answer. I am Daphmay G. Raden, your BSN freshman student of Lady Normal University, San Isidro Campus. Under Entrepreneurial Behavior Management subject, here is my video recitation and presentation to the following tasks. Question number 1. How an entrepreneur work to the businessman? Okay, let us know first what is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the one who initiates the idea on how to run the business, while businessman is the person who runs the business. Meaning, an entrepreneur works to the businessman by giving him an idea and strategy on how to run a certain business. Question number 2. Discuss the different entrepreneur attitude of a certain entrepreneur. Here is my answer. The different entrepreneur attitudes of a certain entrepreneur are organized, meaning an entrepreneur must be organized so that they can easily identify problems and provide solutions to it. Number 2, diligence or hard work. To be a successful entrepreneur, they must be a hard-working person to complete their priorities and obligations before time. Number 3, prudence. The entrepreneur must be cautious before he will make a certain decisions and make reasons that is valid. And he should consider one's potential effort and must not be one-sided so that he can make a right decision. Perfectionist. This attitude explains that an entrepreneur must always double-check his work, because for them there is no room for mistakes since time is precious. Number 5 is passionate, meaning an entrepreneur must put his love and care to his job so that no matter what will happen to the business, either it goes up or down, their passion will still remain. Number 6, bravery. It means that they are not afraid of being a failure in opening a new business and investing new capitals or creating new ideas since they know their strengths and weaknesses. Flexibility. They acknowledge the constant change of the environment in business which they operate. Number 8 attitude is integrity, or being honest and thoughtful. This attitude is important to the entrepreneur so that he or she will earn the trust from their customers, suppliers, business partners, and investors, and they should keep their words and set clear goals. Number 9. Optimistic. Optimistic means they are always looking for opportunities and think the best possible things that will happen, and they still see the best even in difficult situations. Number 10. The last attitude of a certain entrepreneur is being proactive or take charge. They believe that they control their fate of their business and make things happen since they make their own path to success. The third question is, what factors affect the culture of organization? Before we answer it, let us know first what is organizational culture. Organizational culture defines the employees' beliefs, attitudes, and behavior. It has a strong culture, means the organization most likely thrives due to positive attributes. It has clear communication or equal community, while weak culture leads to poor performances. Now, let us now know the answer of the questions. What factors affect the culture of organization? Here are the factors that affect the culture of organization. 1. Gender. Number 2 is the region. Number 3, organization and strategy, industry, leadership, and employees. Next, how organization live longer? Organization may live longer when they have focus to achieve their objectives with good and correct management and managerial effectiveness. When can you say that organization is a powerful tool for human beings? My answer is that organization is a powerful tool for human beings when their purposeful existence, strength of members, and command over multiple resources Organizations become versatile entities with far greater potential than individuals, and they can serve as well as harm intentionally or unintentionally. Why divisional structure are very important for organization? Divisional structures is very important because it facilitates communication, coordination, and control, thus contribute to organizational success. Give the different role and function of line and staffing of organization. The role and function of line in organization is to identify authority, responsibility, and accountability, while the staff is basically advisory in nature and usually does not possess and command authority over line managers. The staff has general staff, which known as special assistants, assistants manager, or as the chairperson. And the other type is specialized staff, whose function is to do strategic planning and analyze the possible effects of expected future events. So, in summary, the function of staff in organization may serve as coach, diagnostician, policy planner, coordinator, trainer, and strategy. How the key elements work of organization? The key elements work in organization by work specialization, departmentalization, chain of command, the span of control, centralization and decentralization, and formalization. What are the employees' role in the organization? The employees' role in the organizations are to promote company culture and to create and review organization culture. Why committee structural is important to organization? Committee structural is important to organization because of collective information and analysis. Committees are more likely to come up with solutions to complex problems. Next, explain the advantages and disadvantages of committee in the organization. The advantages of committee in the organization is it gives pooling ideas or opinions to have better quality decisions, improve cooperation by giving aspect to another's point of view, and are willing to cooperate and coordinate. Motivation by showing your subordinates some degree of recognition and importance. Representation and dispersion of power to control and avoid in misusing of power and wrong decisions. Executive trainings or can train young executives. Continuity, communications to discuss matters of common interest in an atmosphere of goodwill with the mutual benefits of conclusions, and to have better chances of recommendations to be accepted. While the disadvantage of this in the organization is that it consumes time and cost as it is a fair in terms of money. Compromise or you may agree to majority's idea even if it's against to your will. Personal prejudice that may weaken strength of your decisions. Log rolling or a pressure from top management to dominate in committee discussions. The strain on interpersonal relations by completing each committee that will lead to strain their work relations. And the lack of effectiveness by not implementing the rules and other creativity and initiate, which leads to poor management of committee. The last task is to design and lay out sample of organizational structure of a certain company. Here is my sample organization structure. Fashion organization, it is originated by Frederick Taylor, and it permits a specialist in a given area to enforce his directive within the clearly defined scope of his authority. Jupiter Salt Shop Company. Facts about Jupiter Salt Shop Company. Jupiter Salt Shop was established in year 2012, owned by Mr. Donald Iparagari and his wife Daphmay Raden. It has 4 branches in Leyte and 1 branch in Daphmay, Cebu. The nature of their business is retailing of cell phone and accessories and cable supplies. Here are the flows. Daphmay Raden is the CEO or the head planner of the business, and she formed 4 teams and assigned managers to function in a specialized team in a given area. And here are the 4 teams. The human resources team, technical team, finance team, and the marketing team. Mr. Donald De Paragere is the manager of human resources team. He has the permit to accept new employees and do the function as HR manager. Next is the technical team. Since the business is about retail and wholesale of items, there are return items procedures, and the person holds liability is Miss Judy Ann Puente as technical manager, and she has directive order to ask her assistant manager in what to do. Next is the finance team. The finance team holds the accounts. Vicky Maytilod has the authority to give the salary and deduct the necessary deduction of the inventory. While Ida Cabilla, her function is to manage the bookkeeping and monitor the accounts of the company. Next is the marketing team. All branches managers are liable to customer services and sales of the company. And those are my recitation presentation tasks. This is Daphmay Gomez Raden, Miss and Freshman student of Leyte Normal University San Isidro Campus. Thank you.